Within the paranormal world, between spirits and creatures, lies the so-called shadow people, alleged hostile entities that, according to legends, you can only discover by accident, using your peripheral vision. Mythological beings that have formed part of the creepiest stories related to the topic of terror. For me, these things were nothing more than a hoax, until I received through my email the most surprising recordings assuring to have captured them on camera. For me, these things were nothing more than a hoax, until I received through my email the most surprising records, assuring to have captured them on camera. 100% real recordings, so odd, so alarming, that surely would freeze your heart. My name is Leonore Clay, and this is The Darkest Secret. Today we present the most spectacular record ever seen of shadow people. The video that takes its place was taped inside the cold halls of Palacio Salvo in Montevideo, Uruguay. A woman is seen teaching in tour format the structure and the history of the building inside. We don't know if it's a documentary or if some tourists capture this. The only thing we know is what happens right at the end of this hall. Watch the video to see if you notice for yourself.
Seguimos caminando, seguimos. Vamos a dar la vueltita, y así, los ascensores.
Did you see it? The people that have seen this video assure that what was captured that night has a specific name, particular being among the shadow people called Hatman, a being that, like a parasite, it clings to a place or a person to feed off its vital energy. All of this seems crazy, but what is true is that this shadow right here never should have appeared. Notice the wall is absolutely clean. In one moment I thought it could be the woman that later appears, who crossed in front of the camera at that moment. If you notice, the thing that crossed in front is pure black. There is no way that the woman, who is dressed in light colors, would have been seen so dark when passing by, especially when at the end of the hall there is a light on that place. Neither the cameraman nor the woman that was guiding notices the eventuality in real time. Do you see the hat? Could this be the characterized hostile being? Tell me what you think. Number 2. What you are about to see is absolutely surprising. A clip captured the same year in Chile, and that for many it has transformed in one of the best evidence that exists of shadow people. You will see a security guard, while completely amazed, recording the security camera showing how at 12 midnight, a hammock or a swing began to slowly move to then get an impossible momentum, a movement that only a storm could provoke, but has been totally discarded because the swing next to it was at a complete standstill. The person narrating in the original videos is surprised that there is no one in the park while trying to give an explanation. Watch the video for yourself so you can realize why this clip lies here.
Che, mi madre se está moviendo de nuestra weá. Otra vez se está moviendo. No son visiones.
¿Otra vez?
Weón, se está moviendo de nuevo esta weá. Pato, pato, pato.
¡Ah! ¡Cano!
Mira. Mira, weón. Mira, weón,
Mira
mira.
los pies,
Mira,
mira los
weón.
pies.
Mira como, mira, weón, qué fuerte. Weón, mira, y no hay ni viento, mira, nada.
Mira la sombra. No se me dio miedo.
¿Cómo
Mira la
se
sombra,
vale,
el
weón,
weón
weón?
parado ahí.
Oh, weón.
Apunta la sombra.
Weón.
Mira la
¡Qué
sombra, el
madre!
weón parado.
Mira, weón, se ve claramente, mira, mira, mira.
Sí,
Mira,
un weón parado, tío.
mira weón, se está cagando.
Ahora se me dio un poco, weón.
Sí, amigo. Oh, weón, ahora sí.
There are hundreds of videos on the internet that show these types of swings moving on its own, but never before have I seen one like this. One where you see the projection of who really performs this action. Despite the pixels, you can notice what seems to be somebody's shadow that is standing on this object, pushing themselves from the top of this mechanism. As a skeptic of the paranormal, it's easy to conclude that it was the projection of some other object that was in front, and that would give the sensation of a shadow being there. But if you realize the shadow follows the same movement as the object, completely removing that theory. Could this be a montage? Comment your theories. Number 1. We keep descending through this countdown, and now with one of those delightful clips that will freeze up to the last cell on your body. Do you remember our previous video, in which we talked about a case where someone recorded this shadow in their window? A completely strange fact that became worse when we found out the person that had crossed in front of the camera passed away a couple weeks after this made its presence. The registration of this position is similar. The person that recorded saw how a shadow crossed their window from side to side. It was in one of these occasions that with the cell phone in hand, she wanted to record so that her story wouldn't stay simply as another tale. Stay open-minded and pay close attention.
Sí, sí, pero eso no puede ser.
¿Por qué no? Los dos somos libres.
Immediately after this taping, the girl makes a record focusing on what's behind this curtain, so you can see that it is impossible for someone to walk past the window. It's on a second floor. It's because of this you see the girl walk away from the window, because she does not understand what the hell is going on. Definitely one of the most astonishing recordings on this countdown. I hope you like this video since it has come to its end. My name is Leonore Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.